Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, today I'm bringing you another benchmark test, and this is for the Galaxy Tab 3 8.0. So each Tab 3 is different in its specs. This one, if I'm not mistaken, I believe has the best one. So let's go over that. And this is the Samsung dual core 1.5 gigahertz processor with a Mali 400 MP. So it's a decent graphics card. It's a bit older now. I think we're on 410 or 420 now, I believe. And it's good for everyday users, I would say, but not for hardcore users or gamers out there, which we'll see on the gaming comparison. The resolution on the screen is 1280 by 800 with a 213 DPI. You have 1.5 gigs of RAM, which translates into 1.368 only. Out of that RAM, you can see I'm using, with not too much operating right now, 532. And the internal storage is 11.75 out of the 16 gigs it says it gives you. And I filled about half of that up thus far. Now let's go over Quadrant and run the test. Quadrant does a fairly quick job compared to other tests as we've seen in the past. Alright, and so this device is slightly beyond the 1X, so you can see, I'll zoom in, slightly beyond the 1X from last year and a bit over the Asus Prime from last year. So it is going to be better than one of the big tablets from last year and one of the big phones from last year as well. But not much more beyond that in terms of this test. So let's check out in 2.2 after this. And this is at 4794. And just kill everything. And now for the N2.2 benchmark. Now this is a score I got earlier, and that is 10.21.0. So let's check it again and test. Okay, and this one scored slightly higher at 10,372. And sorry, looks like the camcorder went out of focus. There we go. So 10,372. And let's see how that ranked. And so this device is actually under the Asus Prime from last year on this test, and even under the Nexus 7 and Nexus 10. So obviously it varies on who, which one you use, but that was in Tutu's test. And now we have the 3D Mark test, which, as you know, I cannot actually show you the test because unfortunately it gets flagged. So when scoring these ones, this one landed basically right around, so mine was 31112, so a little bit higher than the Acer, but basically the average was 3108, which is basically in line with the other tablets out right now that are obviously less than this price point though, however. And when it comes to the extreme test, which stresses it out more, of course, we're getting where other Galaxy devices like the Express have been and the S4 Zoom, and below the Asus Infinity Pad that was out last year. So again, results may vary, but these are the benchmark tests for the Galaxy Tab 3 8.0. If you have any other questions about these tests, feel free to ask. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.